Hello and welcome to episode 3 on the FenixCast server. I am Giant Scorpion, and in today's episode we're going to do something that I need to do for the Nether hub. Now, excuse me, what we need to do is adjust the microphone there we go. Now what we need to do is, or not what we need to do, but what I want to do. If I can take off. Yeah, 114. We are getting the 114 lag. You gotta love that. What I want to do is, obviously I need to put up some walls around here. Now, I've kind of got a design in my head for the walls, which I might actually pop over into a testing mod and quickly show you. But to do the walls, we need a super smelter. Now, what I'm thinking is, there's always going to be people passing through the Nether hub, more often than not. So this thing will be, loaded up as and when. And what I plan on doing is, I've been gathering some bits. I've got some iron in there to build it with, and hoppers and chests and stuff, and more importantly furnaces, because I want to do 2 rows of furnaces. That's where I put that. I just saw something in there that I just realised I had and forgot I had. Yeah, so what I'll do is we'll hop over into a testing mod, because I'll show you the design for the smelter that we're going to use real quick. If you haven't guessed already, it's going to be an Ilmango design, because I like Ilmango stuff. So let's head over into a testing mod and I'll quickly show you that. And here we are in the Ilmango world download for the furnace array. Now, I'll leave a link for his description. I'll leave a link in the description for his video even, which will show you the build for this. And as you can see, this is your input, your fuel input, and your output goes down here. 23 furnaces, a little bit of redstone, and yeah, so this is the design we're going to use. And the reason I want that is because I want, let me just grab, I don't think I've got one saved for the toolbar for Nether stuff, no. I will quickly, if I just quickly grab some bits, and I'll quickly show you my design that I'm going to use for the Nether hub. So give me 2 seconds. Okay, so this is the kind of flooring design we've got going on around the edge of the Nether hub. I'll just extend this out a bit, just to just do that there, like that. Just fill these in quick. And what else do we need? Oh, we need stone bricks, don't we? So just grab some stone bricks. So at the moment, this is the kind of thing we got going on around the outside. Actually, I think they're down there, aren't they? So obviously we need something to put against this. So what I am thinking of doing is, because we've got all the netherrack, I want to smelt it up, nether brick. And then perfect, something like that. And then what I wanted to do was, because I want to give it some depth, obviously we need to get some height in there as well. Maybe. That's enough dithering about this, but that's kind of maybe the design I'm thinking of using. I think we'll probably go black as a border across it. So black on top, black on bottom, probably without the glass actually. I think I'll prefer it without. The light grey concrete at the back there. Plenty of glowstone. Get rid of those as well because I'm not feeling that. I think like that. Gives us a bit of depth, and I think once that starts running around, although it's going to get repetitive and we're going to have big doorways in there and stuff, and I think that'll look alright. So let's head back to the server and get started on what we are going to start on, which is a variation of this. I'm not going to use a single one, I'm going to use the double, and what I want to do is basically fold it back on itself, so they're lined up this way, so this one, this side will be wrapped back round onto this side, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this open on another account so we can refer back to it, and I think we'll start getting built on it. So I think with that we should start getting cracking. So I'll see you back on the server, and we are back on the server in the Nether. I've made a start and I've lined out the hopper chain for all of the furnaces to sit on. Not too worried about which way round these furnaces sit. Doesn't really matter, does it? And we're never going to see it anyway. Oh. And there we go. Actually, I might poke it sit there. There we go. Right, there's the 23 furnaces. Now we need to put hoppers into the front of those. So we'll get all these in. That's the first lot of hoppers. Now if I'm just going to have to flick across to double check the next hopper line. We want a hopper line over the top of those hoppers and hoppers into the top of the furnaces. So just grab some more hoppers. So we want a hopper line, and I think it needs to go in the opposite direction to this one. Yes, it does. And there needs to be a block. Really, Pigman, out of it. There needs to be a block there to put them into. So we need hoppers along the top here. And I've just realised I haven't made this tall enough. So we'll just pop all these hoppers on. There we go. Right, that's those hoppers. So we've cleared that back out. We've raised the roof. We'll put this hopper line on. Top of the hoppers. Top of the furnaces. I'll just quick double check again. So we've got hoppers on top of the furnaces. Now we want two. One there, going this way. So we do actually want a block there, and we need a block there, and that needs to have a comparator. We want a comparator. So I've been crafting up. I've got most of my redstone supplies. I'm missing a few bits and pieces here and there, but you get the idea. Didn't like that. Right, so we want a comparator. I've lost the plot here. Here. And we need a comparator. No, it's a repeater on top of that with a comparator. Okay, so that needs to be pop that there. There needs to be a block there, a block there, and a block on top by the look of it. So this might need to go up a bit more yet still. We're going to have a... Did I only bring one? I only bought one. we are going to have, let's just grab half of them, we're going to want some redstone. So this needs to be a comparator there, little dollop of redstone, and block next to that, and this is going to have a repeater on it. That's got no delay by the look of it. Yep. Block next to it. Okay, that's fine. Right. Excuse me. Right. So, hopper line. I think we'll start here and I'll work our way down. So on top of this hopper line, which has got our repeater going to it, let's have a look here. Okay, so we've got to do a funky kind of thing. Right, so from the repeater we are going to have 2 blocks there. We're going to have 2 blocks here. We're going to grab ourselves that back. Okay, so we've got that there. So on this, this is going to get really messy, and so is my inventory. What don't I need? I don't want that. 2 bits of redstone. We want a piece of redstone there and there. There. And we want a repeater there with 3 ticks of delay. After that we want a block there, and a block there. Yep, and then how many blocks here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to rinse and repeat. So this little thing again. So this is redstone torches are powering all of that, which is good. We've got that little circuit at the back there, that's fine. So the next part of this is to run redstone on that lower line. Actually we could do this, couldn't we? So that's self-contained. So down here what we need to do is on that block there, that needs to have a redstone torch there. And then the last one there. And some dust. Okay, that should actually be the whole design, pretty much it. It's not really that difficult to make at all. Just take all these out. So there's the output line. That was actually really simple, and all we've got to do now is, because we're going to make it a super speed smelter, is just do the whole thing again. So if I just pull everything out of the way, Alright, we need a load more hoppers, I'll grant you. But that's actually really simple and painless. A lot easier than I thought. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear out this area, get the hopper line in for the furnaces, and we'll do some progress updates, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, a little progress update. We are now we're moving along quite nicely now. We've got the furnaces in, we've got the hoppers in for the exit chain. We've popped some chests down, so this is going to be sort of the front of it, and then we'll box all this area in when we do all the walling, which we can obviously start doing once we got this thing up and running. So we are making some nice progress now. There's a couple of blocks on there. Yeah, we need to start thinking about putting these extra. We'll put all the blocks in, and then we can. I'll do all the redstone on top. Block there, extra block on top here. Okay, so what else do we need here? It's all going to be. So I need hoppers going into this. I've been and crafted some more hoppers because we was running out. And we need hoppers on the top there as well. So this all needs to be hoppers into the front here. Get those in. I need to get back up there, so all the way down to the end, and I will get these hopper line in, and I will be back once that's done. Okay, so we're back. We've got it all in now. The furnaces are all in, they're all powering up, they're all running. Did have to do a little bit of troubleshooting because I found I'd missed a piece of redstone dust here, which was not locking that hopper, and then it wasn't working correctly. So all we need to do now is fill this with coal, and I've got some coal ore back at the base, so I'm going to have to get a couple of empty shulkers. So what I'm going to have to do is deal with that, but as you can see, look, that's working really well, and that's just gonna clear out all the stuff there. So now all we need to do is grab all my stuff from around it, box this in, and we can have our and we can just put a face over this. We'll leave the hoppers out, but we'll do something with this. But yeah, that's come along really nicely. Really happy with how that's come out. Just make some nether brick. And what we'll do is we can get rid of that, put that in there even. Put nether brick around it. Actually, that might have to come forward a little bit, but that's alright. Where's that? There we go. Now, if what we do, if we make some nether brick stairs and come from here, no, I don't want them that way, do we? We want them not like that. Could have it like that, and like that. There's alright. Okay, perfect. And there we go. That's in there now. So that is our Nether Hub super smelter that we can use. Just got to fill everything up, put some signs on it, and then I can start thinking about putting in the walls around here. Obviously, we want a load of back concrete for this, which I've got back at the base. So I'll have to go and grab that. But yeah, that's our super smelter all done, which is quite nice. yeah, really happy with how that's come out. And it's good because we can push this back to here, get rid of that block, do that with that, and then these will have to go as well. In fact, I don't even need that block, do I? Or that block, because these will be our black blocks, black concrete that will run from there. So yeah, excellent. Right, so I think that is all finished. So I'll go and grab some black concrete. We'll pop back. Or actually, I think, thinking about it, that's probably this episode, really. Super Smelt's all done. We've done what we set out to do. I'll grab a couple of signs, put them on there, and we'll grab some black concrete, start doing the walls around here so we can stop being attacked by ghasts every time we working over here. So we'll just quickly shoot back to the base and grab some resources. Duck down here. There we go. And I'll grab the coal as well, because then we can mine that out. I wonder whether now's the time to quickly do it. In fact, I am going to call this episode here because I'm going to go and update the server. So we're going to run it on paper because we're getting some serious lag issues. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
If they show love, I'ma show it back. If the catch is too small, I'ma throw it back. I've done a lot, but I ain't got a lot to show for that. Alright, yeah, let's do that again.